Okay, I'm doing it. Yeah. Hi, welcome.
Sorry.
Yep.
It's my presence is throwing you, isn't it?
It is.
Don't cut this.
Nope, I won't. Hi, welcome to Bakespeare, the show where I bake things whilst making incredibly contrived puns. Today we're making MacBread, which is bread pudding, but with berries, so like blood. Sleep no more, MacBread doth murder sleep. So things you'll need to make this dish are a half pound of some kind of sweet bread, croissants, brioche, or challah would work, 2.5 cups of some kind of berry mix. I'm using strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries, 1/3 of a cup of sugar, 1/4 of a cup of half and half whipping cream or whole milk, just some kind of fatty dairy thing, 3 eggs, and a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Preferably, you're making noise. Quiet on set.
This is not a set. This is my home.
Okay, fair. This is why I should script these videos. So the first step will be to take your bread and cut it into 1-inch cubes. Fun fact about bread pudding, it's my mom's favorite dessert. You want to make a hip cameo?
I'm really dirty.
Okay, Ron's already made a hip cameo by making noise and making me laugh. Hi, Mom. You're the best. Mother's Day, what?
Thank you, you're the best too.
Hey, you know who wasn't a mother? Lady Macbeth. And, what? Macbeth facts? I wish I could make this recipe more Scottish, but instead, it all relied on the puns. This video is just going to be like 90% outtakes. I would also like to note that this is a lovely dish to make for your enemies right before you arrange their murders. Alright, next step. So take a medium mixing bowl and add all of your liquid ingredients and your eggs and whisk it all together. Sugar, half and half. Vanilla. I like using vanilla extract, but if you want to use some kind of sleeping potion, so that way they don't wake up while you're trying to stab them, or even poison, you know, that's a great idea. You can throw that in now. It just depends on if you're feeling like trying to usurp the throne and become the ruler of a medieval feudal kingdom. You know, it really depends. So it calls for a tablespoon, but that's just really easy to eyeball. Whoa, I definitely use way too much vanilla. That's okay, because, you know, we're not into exact sciences here. Okay, so then you add the eggs. That was not the best egg cracking job I've ever done, but you know what? It's gonna be fine. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Also not the best egg cracking job I've ever done. At this point, you're going to whisk it all together and pretend to be one of the 3 weird sisters making up a schmancy potion. Double time, no, fire burn and cauldron bubble, flame of a fangy snake and a cauldron boil and bake. So what you can do to try to test if your eggs are all the way incorporated is to take your whisk and to see if you see any little strands of white. And then you try to touch them, and if you have them not yet, you see them still, you're hallucinating, good job. The guilt of murdering the king is getting to you. Alright, so after you're done with the whisking, then you add in all of your bread, and then, you take a whisk thing, not a whisk, spatula, vocabulary, and then you very lightly, because you don't want to mush up the bread too much, mix it around in the liquid, so that way it is sufficiently moistened. And again, if you want to get like super Food Network fancy, you can call this folding. Side step, pick up all of the extra bits of bread that fall out of your bowl, because medium bowl was a lie, and they should have said large. What you want to do then is take your baking dish and fill it with your bread pudding base. There's no graceful way to do this. Side step, decide that this dish is too big, and then find a cake pan and use that instead. Also no graceful way to do this. I love that like half of this series is just me making mistakes while baking. So kind of squish your bread pudding base down into the pan that you're using, and then take your berries and add them on. So you can do them in any way you want. I kind of prefer to sprinkle around. But I'm sure you can get creative, you know, find a way to use it to frame the guards for the king's death. You know, that's always a thing you can do. If you want to cross plays a little bit, you can, instead of using berries, substitute the cooked flesh of your daughter's rapists. That's a great thing to do, and then you can feed it to their mom. It's wonderful, wonderful idea for revenge. Alternate step, have your camera run out of battery and have to film on your phone. What? Yeah. All right, so you take your beautiful finished bread pudding and you cover it with tin foil before you pop it in the oven. What? Preheat your oven for, check the recipe. Look at how pretty it is. It smells so good.